episode is going to be about relationships.
Okay.
This is going to be my favorite topic because you all know I love love. So
I had to make my drink stronger this episode.
Here.
We're going to start with the questions first. Ladies, would you date a married man?
Oh my God.
No.
Absolutely not.
Why?
And
Pause on that.
speak.
Because this sounds horrible. Again, I told you I'm a straight shooter. But way all you Christians close your ears. However, when you say married, I'm not saying somebody who's happily married in a relationship. I'm talking about somebody who's on their way out for the divorce. So technically on paper they're still married. However, speaking from experience, I didn't do it, but I was legally still married when I met my current relationship. But my ex-husband, I was over spiritually, financially, emotionally, sexually, cut off, had been separated. It was only the courts holding us up that if somebody asked me was I married, then yeah, on paper. But in actuality, I was only married because this sucky ass system held us up. So when people say it like that, again, I think it's a case-by-case basis. I wouldn't go around introduce and say, oh, I'm married and I'm dating such and such. But if I met a guy who was in the same situation, I probably still would have dated him. Because hence, if I didn't date who I was with now, I wouldn't be in the relationship I'm in now, and I wouldn't have my son if I would have just not dated because I was married.
And speaking on that, Tanner, I absolutely agree because when you first think about it, you'd be like, absolutely not. But when you get more deep into it, like you said, as well as myself, if I know that I'm living in separate houses, I'm doing everything separate, and we just have not got that final, court paper out of the way, because sometimes, like I said, the court will hold you up. They will definitely hold you up. Then that situation I agree with. But if you're in a situation where, because don't get me wrong, I have this married guy who lived with his wife, and he kept like reaching out to me and little stuff like that, and I was not with it because what is my point? It's so many different men out here. Like, why am I trying to be with someone who's with somebody every night?
If she don't know that you're trying to talk to somebody else, that don't count. I'm talking about a marriage where both parties know this situation is over. We are filed for divorce, and it's only the courts holding us up. So I just say be careful with the words where it say, will you date a married man?
Yep.
My opinion on it is, I am currently married, as we all know. Mm-hmm. And I hear what y'all saying, but I would hate for my husband to come back or me to find out that he's dating somebody, because that's kind of crazy. We've been together for so long. And so that's kind of where I stand on it. So.
Would I date a married man? Absolutely not. Because I want to be number one. I would never want to be number two.
Absolutely.
Would you date someone offline? Me personally, I would say yes, but pass. Go ahead.
Wait, so I don't understand the question. You said offline?
Yeah, would you date somebody offline? Would you
like somebody online?
Yeah,
like
off social media, off Instagram, on Facebook. That's the new way of dating, actually. Snapchat. That's the new way of dating.
Probably not.
And also me too. In my opinion, I know that's kind of like the new thing and everything, but I'm still not with meeting somebody online. Like, I've had conversations online. Maybe I can get to know you a little bit better online. But actually dating and going out like right away, giving you my number, I'm not with that.
I don't see what's the difference.
I'm gonna have to agree. And only I say no because I'm an energy type person, and I feel like online people could be something totally different, and I need that vibe and that connection. So initially for me, I would have to say no.
What would be the difference between meeting somebody in a grocery store versus meeting someone online?
Their vibe.
Because they still can be a serial killer from the grocery store.
Right, and I can kind of feel the serial killer in it.
I agree with him with that. When you see somebody, even though it's not perfect,
right, you still don't know.
Get a feel more than you get a feel behind a computer.
So you wouldn't be open for it.
It wouldn't be a catfish.
Because you don't even know if it's them. Because like you said, it could be a catfish.
But this day and age, they have so much FaceTime, video chat.
That's true.
This is a different day and age.
I mean, I can see that, but for me, it still would be no. Because I feel like I can't vibe off who you are. Like, if I initially meet you, you trying to touch me already. No, that's a no for me. You know what I'm saying? Versus when I first meet you, you want to introduce yourself, shake my hand, or I don't know. I just feel energy. I believe in energy.
And
But
honestly, it's more selection online versus going out.
And you're right. That's what makes it scary. It's
You're
like
right.
you already weeding through serial killers. Probably. I don't know why we think everybody's serial killers.
I don't know
But
why
we
either.
do. But you're already weeding out
Okay,
serial killers on a day-to-day basis. Now you done added a whole plethora of serial killers.
Absolutely.
And I agree with what you saying. Like, this is what the times are coming to. This is the future. I've been out the game for a minute, but again, I probably
Exactly.
wouldn't go that route.
See, they all married, long-term relationships, so
That's just my
they
opinion.
haven't been out
old
here.
school.
The next question: would you date a person that is in prison?
Me, can I start first?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say one thing.
If they say
If
no to
I
home
met
life, I
them
know
in prison, maybe no. But if I like was dating them already and then they went to prison
Yeah.
and I knew they was innocent,
I do that too.
then I,
So
then
you
I
was a
would have
ride or
that
die?
date.
You was a
I
ride
will
or
be a ride or die. I
Right,
would definitely
depending
be a
on the
ride or
crime.
die.
Right, what if they were
Depending
guilty?
on the crime.
If they were
Let's
guilty?
say If they was guilty and the explanation, I'm gonna be real because everybody's not perfect. I'm that type of person that everybody is not perfect. If I feel like they really made a mistake, they learn from it, they're willing to change when they come out, I'll give them a thumbs up for that. But no, necessarily, I can't deal with somebody that's in there because it's not.
That's almost
it's no
back to
telling.
me no more.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
I would say no to that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like she said, if
I
I
gotta
know
know
him,
you.
yeah,
Right,
before he
exactly.
went in, I'm going to get right or die.
Exactly.
So I agree with them.
Yeah.
That's really what that one
You agree?
I agree.
Next question: would you propose to a man?
Absolutely
No.
not.
I wouldn't either.
Like my pastor said, that man gotta love you harder than you love him, baby.
Amen.
So,
Right,
that's
which
a
is
no.
the same thing that I was saying where we were talking about should you say I love you first. Absolutely not. A man is supposed to love you more than you love him.
I would
Because
just
then,
wait.
I agree.
yeah, because
So,
by
I would just
proposing,
wait.
you'll be putting more effort and everything, and
Yep.
you don't know if it's gonna be
Exactly.
reciprocated. So then you out here looking crazy.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
So you
Clink,
always
clink.
dating
Yeah.
yourself.
Clink, 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 clink.
Good question though.
Thank
Good
you.
question.
My last and final question:
Okay.
would you pick love or money? So the love means he's broke, he don't have any money. Or would you pick somebody who don't have time for you, but he have a lots of money?
child.
Oh, that's a hard
I choose
one.
love.
I choose love too.
I choose love.
I choose love only because I've actually had both.
I'm gonna say that I agree with you. I choose both. You kind of gotta have both. I'm gonna be honest.
You
with
can't do both. You have
You can't
to.
do
That's
both.
the
It's
hard.
either
That's the
or.
question.
You gotta pick.
It's
That's
either or.
hard,
That's
ladies.
it.
That's hard because
And majority of the
nowadays,
time, it's like this for real. It's always.
I can't
or.
love a man who is not inspired to get money. You get what I'm saying? So it's
But
hard to be like, I'm gonna choose.
It's not even
love.
that
You
he's
don't
not
know
trying
that
to
he's
get
not
money.
inspired. He just don't
He
have
just
it
don't
right
have
now.
it
Right now,
But
right.
he have the time and the
He
love to
can
give
build
money.
it.
She's going to pick
What?
money.
I'm gonna pick
Wow.
money.
Pick money.
Okay.
That's true
No,
story.
I'm gonna pick money. I'm
She
not.
is.
Wow.
I'm not doing broke niggas. You hear me, baby?
Again, not judging, just saying though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, not gonna do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. And,
Been there,
the
done
crazy part is I said that after my failed marriage, because I married for love, I said, oh, the next motherfucker
Yeah,
I'm gonna marry for money and I'm gonna do all
Things
this.
are so different
Now don't get me
nowadays.
wrong, my man is not broke. However, in my head, the man that I said I was gonna marry for money was coming from oil and trust
Baby, let me
funds
tell you what I learned.
and all that type of
A
stuff.
woman got to have her own money. I get
Always.
it. I get it.
I've never not hit my own
Absolutely,
money. No.
but the loving the man without the money thing, yeah, I'm gonna have to pass. Sorry.
Even if they build up to it.
If
Yeah.
they build up to it, then that's a different story.
Like
but
y'all
if I
said-
feel like he has no motivation and he just don't have no
Oh,
money,
that's
no,
very
no,
not
no,
even that.
no,
Not
no,
even
no.
that.
right? That's what I'm like.
No, that's
He just got a
Then
basic
I
9
would
to
choose
5.
No, he got
I would
right,
choose love.
yeah. He
I
got a
would choose
basic
love.
9 to 5, you know,
That's
probably
it.
living
Hard
check to
working.
check.
Okay,
for
Yeah.
love.
different. Okay.
Hard
It would be
work.
more loyal to
Now
turn out
that,
more money.
then that I would choose love, but
Okay.
it's not too many out here.
We're not slaying you. We're just giving you the full
I get it.
scenario.
I get it.
Right.
We're not bullies. We just giving the
I
full
get
scenario.
it. That's
Just had to make sure you saw where we was
no
coming
broke
from.
niggas for me.
Okay, now I only got one question.
Next.
I only got one question.
Mm-hmm.
And again, just because speaking from experience. Ooh, let me take a sip.
Good.
Good.
Should you stay if your partner cheats?
It depends on how many times he cheated.
Exactly.
See, that's what I'm saying.
And it depends on the why.
And who and
It
where.
depends on so much.
And that's what I mean,
does.
And I mean why, because is it something that we can fix
Exactly.
in the relationship?
What would be a why that you would and a why that you would not?
Okay, the why that I would is if, like, we've been in this long-term relationship and he made this mistake and I feel like he's willing to go to counseling. It's all about the willingness, the how sorry are you? You know, how much can I believe you?
Did you really feel like it was a
exactly, exactly. So
Or you just did some shit to say I'm sorry and then you didn't.
So that's my thing. It just definitely depends on the person, how deep it was, like everything matters.
Because
Everything
I
matters.
get you with that. Now, again, I ain't condoning no motherfucking cheating. I ain't saying you can go cheat and then we're gonna work it out. But I've been there, got cheated on, tried to work it out, but I felt like it just progressively got worse. And what I mean by that, I feel like he started disrespecting me more and more because each time I took him back, it was like, oh, well,
I agree.
all I gotta do is say I'm sorry like I did the last time and act right for a couple of months or
agree
years
with
and
that.
then go back.
and then it
They
go back.
will
So
for you.
ultimately the relationship
They
started with
will
him
for you.
cheating. It ended with him cheating.
Yep.
Now in the same token breath where I asked you what would be a reason why you would stay in the ride, you wouldn't go. A why would have stayed like it was his birthday and he fucked the stripper. Okay. But then no, absolutely, it's over. I'm going through your phone. You calling her every day. You taking her lunch.
Yep.
You done
That's
met her
more
cheat.
intimate.
Right, you done built the whole
Exactly.
relationship and you
Exactly.
trying to have two. No, it's a no.
But
No.
for me, once you cheat on me, I'm not going to trust you anymore. And I'm not going to treat you the same.
Yep.
So
You don't get
it
the
would be
same person.
pointless.
Yep.
So I probably wouldn't
I
forgive a
agree.
cheater.
Yeah.
Because
I
it's never
agree.
going to be the same.
Nope.
I'm never going to trust you again. Ever.
Nope.
So,
I think
okay.
the message was for somebody.
So then my question is, what are the qualities of a healthy
Yeah.
relationship?
Communication is number one.
Not cheating.
I was definitely gonna say communication.
Communication.
Not cheating.
Trust.
Yep.
Honesty.
Honesty.
Because I like
You
to
gotta
do
have
this
honesty.
thing called check-in. Because I tell them all the time, you don't have to be here. You don't have to stay
Exactly.
here. So we do a check-in. What can be worked on? What are you not happy with? What you don't like? What can
Compromise.
be fixed? Compromise. So I feel like that
Absolutely.
has been helpful. And then also being friends.
Exactly.
Like I feel
yeah.
like
Oh,
we're
yeah.
able to talk
Yep.
about anything
And talk freely.
and talk
Exactly.
freely.
Correct.
not
No
be
judge.
judged.
Judgment,
Exactly.
right.
No
That's-
judgment.
no
You
judgment.
get
Yeah.
judged enough from outside. So.
Exactly.
You don't want that in your
I
house.
definitely think
Exactly.
that's key is to be friends and
Exactly.
Yep.
have those
agree.
conversations.
And build on that.
Communication. You have
Two
communication
snaps
number
for
one.
Okay, I guess we're snapping.
Kudos.
Build on that.
Next question.
I only have one.
Okay, so my question is, so I have two good questions. This day and age, I want to know in the year 2020, should a relationship be 50-50?
I say.
Drum roll.
Right.
I say yes, but the man should always do something
Provide more.
extra. Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
We both should bring something to the table.
Exactly.
Yes,
But the man
yes.
should always be do a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Yes, I absolutely agree with that. But where I find that relationships kind of get confused is what's your definition of 50-50? Because what I find is when we say 50-50, we just think because we both working.
Absolutely.
Okay, the man work, and then that be all he do.
True.
The women work, and then we a maid, we a
You do.
counselor, we
You
a
do.
bus driver, we a
You
social
said
worker.
split household
We do.
chores.
Yeah,
as
the
well.
household chores should
Yeah.
be divided.
So I
into
think 50 all the way around.
Yeah,
Everything.
all the way around.
Money and household.
I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, when you
Like
say
you
it
said,
like
but
that,
just a little bit of the man doing a little bit more.
more
and
at
that's
the
how they was
home,
made.
then that would be
Yes, I
considered
agree.
50-50. So I do
Yeah.
agree with that. I don't
Good.
mind working, get my own, but it's not 50-50 if I'm working and then
Good.
the woman doing everything.
Okay, so my second question would be, okay, so once again, a lot of things are changed now. So it's like you have to have a kind of different perspective in life. So my next question would be, should you have sex before marriage? And let me speak first about that. Oh, that is such a hard one because I'm on the field with a yes and a no because I still look at back in the day where it's true. Like if you give yourself up to a man, they really won't chase you no more. I'm gonna be honest with that. I've learned that they won't do the chase, they won't do the things that we wanted back then as a woman. But I'm gonna be honest, it's times where us as women now, well, we don't care for all the extra stuff. Sometimes we want sex too. I'm just gonna be honest.
Just have to agree
So
with you on
it's
that
like,
part.
what do you guys think about that?
I absolutely 100 agree that I'm in the field of maybe try before you buy. But also don't give what they say, don't get a milk for free. You ain't gotta be spraying your milk to everybody.
Exactly.
Right.
Now I'm with try before you buy. If you see it's a potential, maybe long-term relationship,
Agreed.
y'all both want to go for marriage or whatever the goal is for you two. Don't have to be marriage, but you have a set goal that you both want to go to. Now, not every man you meet, don't be out there, So I'm on a 50-50. I think it's a situation.
Yeah. No.
Each situation.
No. For me personally, I can't be a hypocrite because I did, as we all know, have sex before marriage because I was a teenage mom. So, like Tan said, try before you buy is basically what I was doing. That's really all I have to say about that. Oh, right.
Well, obviously, I'm not married and I have a 5-year-old.
Right, so these things, try before you buy.
Welcome back. Okay, so I am going to start off with finishing what we left off at. And my next question is for the ladies. Do you still believe in a soulmate? Me personally, yes. I really do feel that there's somebody for everybody. I definitely believe in soulmates, and I feel like there's somebody out there for you, whether you search high and low, there's somebody out there for you.
Good question.
I'll agree with that too. I do believe in soulmates. Like you said, there's somebody for everybody. And you feel that attachment, that special bond.
Absolutely.
Things that you don't even have to say. You feel connected with this individual. You feel their sadness. You feel their happiness. So I do think that soulmates are still real.
Of course I do believe in soulmates. You got me this
Love girl.
Yeah.
I absolutely do believe in soulmates because after my failed marriage, I said I was done. I was about to be in these streets. I was not looking for nobody, and I found love. So,
Amen.
They're truly in love. Truly.
Okay, and my last question would be, how long should you stay in a relationship with somebody that you feel is not working out? That one is deep because I have experienced a 13-year relationship that I knew was over a long time ago, and it kind of affected my future and who I should have been with and things like that. So I feel like if you feel like that you gave it your all, like, don't go no further than 6 months of it being bad. I'm gonna be honest. 6 months of it being bad. If it don't get better by that time, that person don't want to change. Wrap it up. It's too many people out here.
Be honest. 2 weeks.
damn,
You gotta go.
2 weeks. She
2
don't
weeks,
play.
you gotta
I
go.
say 6 months.
I mean,
Some say 2 weeks.
Wow. Every single
They show they red flags early, so why would you waste your
You're
time?
right.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
If I'm
Every
seeing a red
situation is
flag.
different, though.
Shit, I might have shot a red flag in 2 weeks and I missed it on the 3rd week.
You would have been out.
Right, I would have been out.
You get a 30-day notice.
Talking about 30
2
days.
weeks, then a 30-day
You
notice
don't
to get it
play.
together.
So don't play.
2 weeks, then you get a 30-day notice to get it together. If you don't get it together in 30 days,
She has
cut
spoken.
it loose.
I'm with you though. I agree.
She's spoken.
I agree.
I mean, I'm scared to follow out there.
It's
Right.
too many out there.
Next.
It's too many. It's too many.
Okay, would you be open to a threesome if your man asked you to?
No, and my man should know me well enough to don't even fucking ask me.
Mine would ask. I'm
Right.
too jealous, too territorial.
Right,
Just
don't
me.
even-
No. Of a personal question. But if you got pregnant and you did not want any more kids, would you get rid of the baby and not tell your partner? Or would you tell your partner?
Well, good thing my partner and I discussed
I'm
this,
going to tell my partner.
but
Of
would
course
my
I'm gonna tell my
conscience
partner.
would have to tell.
I
But
would
like I
tell.
said, luckily we've already had this discussion,
Yeah,
and so
I definitely.
and we're on the same page.
My husband and I have had this discussion too, so again, we're on the same page as far as what our decisions would be.
I would like to know what hers is. You look tell your partner, or would you just go?
No, I would actually tell my partner because my partner got to give me the money for that to be done. You know?
Oh!
Listen it up, guys. Listen it up.
Just being real.
Oh
Oh
my God.
Baby, he got to know because he got to give up that cash, baby.
Another question. Would you ladies sneak through your man's phone?
Hell yeah. But I'm going to say this. That was a mistake because if I have to do that, I need to go.
I would.
My
I
answer
gotta
is
go.
no.
I gotta go. I used
You
to
never
do
find
that.
nothing good.
I gotta
You
go.
never find
though.
nothing
Yep,
good. And
I
Because
agree.
if you look, you're gonna find it.
And again,
Yep.
speaking of experience,
Time to
that's
go.
I did. I was a looker. I was
Yep.
fat as shit.
Oh,
I
me
looked
too.
again, found some more. Looked.
Me too.
What the fuck
Not
is you looking
perfect.
for?
Exactly.
So the fact that I had to
Just
even
leave it
feel
alone.
like I needed to look.
looking to get your feelings hurt. Why do it?
Ooh, that's a good
Because
one.
everything-
You're looking to get your feelings
Pretty
hurt.
much.
Because
That's a good one.
everything will come out.
It's gonna
in due
come
time.
out.
Or you can even make up some shit because you looking for something. So it could be something that was
Something small. You like.
Yeah, damn, I didn't even know exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
So
stopped looking.
anything could piss you off at that point.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So
so it's
that
a
was
no.
good
Don't do
question.
it.
That was a good
No.
question.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's a no. Okay, ladies. Would you date a man that dated someone in your same circle?
Now that's a
No.
We
that's a
don't
no.
do
No,
that.
and I'm the same person that just said the marriage.
That's cold.
No, but
We
that's
don't
a
do that.
whole nother
We
territory.
find out.
That's
we cut it
messy.
off.
No, that's an easy one.
That's
no.
Done deal.
No.
No.
No explanation
for me
needed.
too.
No explanation.
Benito.
Would you date a man with 5+ kids?
Ooh.
Well, goddamn it,
It
baby.
depends.
Oh, so
It
I
depends
don't
on
want.
the ages. If they small babies, 5 babies,
That's
2, 3,
true.
that's too much.
Because initially I was going to say no, but you're right. It depends on the age.
That's good.
But if they grown, then how much
but-
older than you are they? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I date older men, so
Oh,
So
more
if
than
the kid's
likely-
25, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
Like,
how old is the daddy?
Right.
I date older men, so my age bracket is different.
Okay.
Well,
But I get you with that because, like you say, if I was into it, maybe, like you say, I'm dating an older man, so yeah, the daughter
kids
or
are
kids
older.
are older, we're in the same, you know.
Exactly.
it is what it
Me
is.
personally, because I am a mom that is single with small children, I don't want nobody to judge me off of that. So I'm gonna say I won't personally judge nobody else off of that.
Not
From my
judging, just
own
not my
experience.
preference.
Yeah, I probably would. It depends on the situation. Like if I feel like, okay, y'all completely done, then yeah. But if it's still like something fresh, then no. But like I said, one day, of course, I want to find love again. So I don't want nobody to be like, oh, she got small children.
And
I
that's
wanna
true,
be
like
with
you
her.
say.
Yeah,
but
so.
small children, like you say, like Tyler, he's
But I don't need a
he
father.
still got to
Exactly.
communicate with the mama. But
True.
if they grown and old
I
enough with
agree.
their own cell
They don't
phones,
have
you
to
don't
do
really
that.
need to talk to the mama.
I
So
agree.
again, I'm with you on that one. It depends on the age of the kids.
Yeah, it depends on the age of the
Good
kid.
question.
Okay.
So I have a question, or a
Mhm.
couple of questions actually. Have you ever been ghosted?
Yes.
How did you handle it?
I handle it with my next relationship. They probably got the business because of the other guy that ghosted me, so it made me more stricter. It made me put more rules down. It made my standards higher.
Ooh.
My answer is a no.
Me personally, I haven't either. Like most guys in that date, they don't go nowhere.
Well, I've been ghosted. Then he came back, and then he ghosted me again. And then he came back, and then I disappeared where I was just no contact. You're not gonna keep ghosting me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do it. So
Like
yeah.
she said, he ghosted, came back, ghosted.
Yeah, like-
he was afraid that I was too perfect, and he was afraid to.
That's the same thing he
I'm
said.
like, that's crazy.
That's the craziest thing when he came back from the ghosting and reappeared. His explanation was he was scared and it was
Yeah.
just I didn't know what to do with you
It's
and it
too
just got
perfect.
too real.
Yeah.
And that is the
The
weird.
most
Okay.
dumbest thing I
Yeah,
ever
it
heard,
is.
but yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's
I've
dumb.
been ghosted. Good question.
Okay. What was your biggest lesson from your worst breakup?
Let me
Worst
say,
breakup. What did you
one
learn?
thing I've learned was always have your own, ladies. Always have your own because
I tell my girls
at
this
any
now.
time, like you can feel like you want a man to do this and do that, but it comes with a price. I'm letting y'all know that it comes with a price of a man doing everything for you. Like have your own. Like I would never be back in a situation like that where I didn't
Have
have
your
my
own identity.
Yep. Have your
Own
own.
money, own
Have your own.
independence.
And it's important that if you do lose it, you kind of rely on people, individuals like our group, to bring you out of that.
Exactly.
Because so many people lose themselves and don't even
Yep.
figure out, don't remember what they like to do because they so into their partner.
Exactly.
So just don't lose yourself.
Yes, don't lose yourself. Yes.
No.
Okay.
Have you ladies ever catfish anybody?
No.
Not a time.
No. Okay, baby.
I
take it
had one to my baby father when I was pregnant with Skylar.
And how did that work out for you?
He fell for the catfish. That's probably why we're not together now. So we're gonna leave it at that.
Okay. Anything else you ladies need to get off your chest?
Closing.
Anything else you got an opinion on?
No, I think we had
gave a lot today.
night.
Yeah, y'all did.
Episode 10.
I learned a lot. So with that being said, you know, our thing is we like to say what's on your mind, and in each show with the inspirational or just something that's on your mind quote. And for me today, since we were talking about relationship, I found one that was interesting. It says, "Love doesn't hurt. Loving the wrong person does."
Wow.
I don't even want to go after that quote.
Wow.
I'm not going after that, but I'm just going to stay away from negative people and protect your peace and happiness.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one. Yeah, absolutely.
So then the one I found is attract what you expect, reflect what you desire, become what you respect,
Woo!
and
the Mariah.
mirror what you admire. Okay,
job.
thank you.
I don't got what Mariah got, but I'm gonna be short and simple, but it means a lot. And this baby, just be fruitful. Just